Loan tech. That's one word, not two, and you need to remember it. If you're a loan officer and you're getting online leads, a lot of people are. Most leads in the industry are generated online. This is where you need to be if you want to be successful, like one of the big boys in one of the magazines, right? You have to use loan tech because they're going to help you organize, track, and close those online deals. Unlike any other company who occupies this space. I'm not kidding you guys. Loan tech, one word, not two. Click this over there. Okay, so I see it this way. If you or your company do any type of FHA volume at all, I mean any, outside of the one here or the one there, quit. You ought to quit. I'm serious about this. Just quit. What you should be doing is use these latest round of Alt-A products that are hitting the market right now because they're safer. Screw FHA. Garrett, right now I want you to put it down here for the rest of the show. Leave this in the video. Screw FHA. That's what we need to do. So quit FHA loans unless you want your company to go under. Think about it. FHA is today's subprime. You're going to take the highest risk borrowers, get them loans, and then pray nothing goes wrong. And it will.
Even worse, nothing may go wrong, but you're still screwed. You know, when you get a bad borrower, it always just seems to get worse, right? That chapter 13 goes to a 7. The past due child support that's garnished seems okay. But then there's that medical collection. But hey, don't worry. If it wasn't for that rent-to-own collection on that entertainment center that was returned because your borrower needed to get a quad runner that only fits in the new rental, not enough room in the old place, their past rental has a pissed off landlord because they trashed the place via Johnny Manziel, and now they want you to fund their loan. And so does FHA.
You know that borrower profile? Because I do. We all do. And once they bust, because they will, HUD and the DOJ are going to look at all your FHA deals, good and bad, find material defects like, that missing initial on a cert of occupancy, and the next thing you're doing is paying out the wazoo because you're a piece of crap, and all you're thinking is, I shouldn't have funded that deal for that BK child support ATV house trashing Johnny Manziel wannabe, because now I have the DOJ and HUD breathing down my neck looking for a 7 to 9 figure payout. Seems crazy, right? Think again.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce you to Wells Fargo, B of A, Franklin American, Walter Investment, First Tennessee, First Horizon, Flagstar, and now the next to be thrown on the heap, Freedom Mortgage.
Do you notice a trend? Well, there is. See, the problem is, and I mean with everybody, all these guys, they just did too much FHA. Just too much. They didn't know when to quit. And the penalty for doing too much FHA? Well, in the case of Freedom Mortgage, $113 million. That'll teach them.
So stupid.
It is.
Do more FHA, do more FHA. Give us $113 million. God. The DOJ, with the help of HUD, using the dark, comical False Claims Act, busted Freedom, a company that originates, underwrites, and endorses that douchebaggy Johnny Manziel-ish borrower that we just explained.
Now the DOJ says Freedom failed to comply with quality control. Got news for you. Half of the borrowers who use the FHA cannot be quality controlled. There's just too many moving parts. HUD is asking too much when too much can go wrong, get overlooked, lost, or whatever. And when one goes wrong, everything goes underneath the microscope and your company pays the cost. I'm telling you, FHA is not worth all the ancillary crap that comes along with it. Chase has figured this out, B of A did, Wells Fargo, well, John Stump is too much of a wimp to push back, but they're gonna pay as well. Quicken also understands this. Freedom's feeling it right now, and so will you if you don't get out of FHA. It'll kill you.
But the administration and Julian Castro They want you to loosen your guidelines and bring home ownership to more deserving Johnny Manziel clones.
Screw that!
Now, in the case of Freedom, the loans in question are from 2008 to 2010, when defaults were all the craze. Everyone was doing them. FHA, being the high-risk alternative, was particularly good at this. Now, however, the housing industry, did you know that Fannie Mae is having a massive round of layoffs? Yeah, over 500 people. Why?
Because they don't have the foreclosure mess like they did just a few years ago, so they don't need all these extra employees. Things are getting better, my friends. The industry is healing and would continue to do so if the DOJ and HUD would get off the back of lenders who want to lend. But as it's going right now, there's one and only one message being heard all throughout lending land. And what that message is don't do FHA, because the high-risk borrowers and the FHA platform will sink your company. My friends, what the hell are these guys thinking?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane, man. We've got so much coming from the administration trying to push FHA, loosen guidelines, bring more money in through HUD. And
then a swat
bam!
to the back of the head.
Every time you turn around, there's a new company paying hundreds of millions of dollars in fines because of FHA quality control issues. I mean, what are they thinking?
And I don't think people look at this as much as we do. So we see every day, we're pulling up every article about the industry.
Yeah.
And we have a conversation, it seems almost weekly, like, here they go again.
Here they go again.
I hope it comes across how much of a problem this is.
Yeah.
Because if we keep going on this route, people are just going to get out of FHA.
Completely.
It's just too darn hard.
It doesn't make sense. I know there's going to be a lot of loan officers out there too going, we still do them and we do them great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everything's fine right now, but as soon as some audit comes along, the next thing you know, your company's gone. Wiped off the face of the mat because, HUD decided they wanted a bunch of money. They really are making a lot of money right now.
Over $1
they're
billion.
pushing people to do more FHA loans, more lenders to do more FHA loans, which is generating more money, and then fining the living crap out of them to get some more money in again. It's just ridiculous. Whatever. Let us know your thoughts down below. Forward, share, and subscribe for you in your upper right-hand corner. We'll catch you guys later here at the National Real Estate Post.
And then once they quit doing FHA, they're going to get busted for disparate impact.
Right, exactly.
Can't win. Sometimes you can't win. Bye.
Bye.